am asking you, does he have evidence?
Let me tell you. You asked a question earlier. To answer your question of evidence, already I've told you that you are not expecting Team Fojo to carry a handful of. Well, I'm getting.
That's fine, but I'm asking.
So what evidence are you asking for?
You, as the director of communications for the party, and someone who has been following this matter very closely, you were in his house yesterday. Yeah. Are you personally, do you have information whether he has the evidence?
So let me ask you that question.
You are not answering my question.
No, I'll answer your question. I've answered your question.
Does he have evidence?
I've answered your question, but if you're asking an unfair question, it should be turned to you so you can answer it. The question you are asking me is an unfair question. Are you expecting that in Team Fojo to fetch a sample of the cocaine and show anybody?
That's not what I'm asking.
The evidence he has is that...
Does he have evidence of the allegations that he's making?
You have agreed that he cannot bring sample of the cocaine or notes from the plane, okay? So we agree that he cannot do that. Now, the evidence you are looking for is the inconsistency.
All right, Abusian, for Serwaa menye etrene e social media na so evnam Team Fojo honorable Team Fojo ekoke Saga no ho. Eno na MPP communicator Richard Nyagbe one no kwetwetwe nkoma a one Serwaa amenye ekwetwetwe nkoma a question Serwaa amenye ebisa no akofa nsem bebre aba ebiom Kevin Ekwalbedu Taylor enso so e de reaction aba sa so na Hopeson Adorye enso so react to the Cöcǎinë Saga. Abusianfo aha VANDYKE message so subscribe to the page no like no share anytime you ever drop a video bia no musaka abusian me twa me ho aba me ba ye de nkomo no e be hihye so. All right, Abusian, Serwaa menye ne MPP communicator Richard Nyagba atwetwe enkomo. Na enkomo ni mu no na Serwaa ebusa no nsem bi efa Cöcǎinë Saga no ho. Na ensama Richard ele mama no nsem pipi. Abusianfo without wasting my time yonko ni nkonko hwe video ni eba.
We are in a democratic state, and this is a democracy. We as citizens will have to question the government, whether they like it or not. It's part of our freedoms to question the government.
Does Reverend Team Fojo have evidence?
Sorry?
Does he have evidence?
How do you find out if he has evidence?
I'm asking you.
I'm coming. I will answer your question. How do you ask if he has evidence? You send 20 NIB gun-wielding people to go and ask him?
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm asking you, but that's what they have done.
I am asking you. Does he have evidence?
Let me tell you. You asked a question earlier to answer your question of evidence. Already I've told you that you are not expecting Team Fojo to carry a handful of. Well, I'm getting.
That's fine, but I'm asking.
So what evidence are you asking for?
You, as the director of communications for the party, and someone who has been following this matter very closely, you were in his house yesterday. Yeah. Are you personally? Yeah. Do you have information whether he has the evidence?
So let me ask you that question.
You are not answering my question.
No, I'll answer your question. I've answered your question.
Does he have evidence?
I've answered your question, but if you're asking an unfair question, it should be turned to you so you can answer it. The question you are asking me is an unfair question. Are you expecting that in Team Fojo to fetch a sample of the cocaine and show anybody?
That's not what I'm asking.
The evidence he has is that...
Does he have evidence of the allegations that he's making?
You have agreed that he cannot bring sample of the cocaine or notes from the plane, okay? So we agree that he cannot do that. Now, the evidence you are looking for is the inconsistency and the lack of purpose of that flight here in our country. Now, Cöcǎinë Fosu said that the N8223 AM flight, which started the conversation here on the 20th or so of March, that flight was on its way somewhere. It was traveling, going someplace. Are you with me? The plane was not destined for Ghana. Its destination was not Ghana.
Okay.
The N823 AM flight. Cöcǎinë Fosu says that flight was not destined to come to Ghana. Its destination was not Ghana. It was going somewhere. And somehow it felt that it needed refueling, which is questionable to begin with. Because if you're an airplane taking off, you calculate the distance from where you are going and how much fuel you need. So where were they going? And they didn't know how much fuel they need.
But airlines stop for refueling all the time.
I'm saying that it's only emergency situations. But I'm just saying that wherever they were going, Felix says that they got up there and they were tired, okay, and they wanted to rest.
He didn't say.
That's what they said. They said they landed here for crew rest.
He said when they landed.
No.
He didn't say when they were up there. They got tired.
How would they decide that they were tired? They got
crew rest happens in this country all the time.
But I'm saying that he's saying that that flight was not coming to Ghana, but somehow they were tired and they thought they needed refueling. Okay, and so they landed here. And upon landing, they burst a tire, and then also they realized that their landing gear was faulty. Okay,
Richard, you haven't answered my question.
I've answered your question, except you are looking for you are looking to draw a blood off a stone. It's impossible.
But
I have asked you the question.
Let's not do a back and forth because of our audience, else they won't follow the conversation.
They are following the conversation. You are asking an unfair question.
Which unfair question?
I'll ask you. Do you expect Intim Fojo to bring a handful of cocaine as evidence?
That's not what I'm asking you. So
what are you expecting to be evidence?
That's what I'm asking you.
What are you expecting
Mr. Ahiagba,
a reasonable evidence to be? What are you expecting evidence to be?
So please, if you will allow me, you as a member of the party, in very close relation with Reverend Intim Fojo, I'm asking you, does he have any information that we do not know as Ghanaians?
He has given you the information he has.
From all the information that he has, you believe that he has compellable evidence.
But you should determine unless you say otherwise.
But this man, he said he is reliably informed.
It doesn't matter what he says. Go and investigate. If you don't find anything, come and tell us.
It doesn't matter what he said.
Absolutely.
Someone makes an allegation and it doesn't matter what he said.
Yes, of course. He's not just anyone. I'm saying he's a ranking member.
That is what even makes it more serious.
No. But you see, I'm telling you that you don't, unless you are saying you should bring sample of cocaine, what evidence you are asking for, that question is unfair.
All right, Abusian for Serwaa here, the assembly, the assembly Ghana in my day. Abusian for way and Kevin Ekwabedu Taylor, and so I didn't reaction about or could chaposin baby and MPP for a cost for me or in Team Fojo, Reverend in Team Fojo, if he, Fenno Marcus, a cancer in Team Fojo, as we say, hey, Cratchy, now steady, as I'm going, I need a damn go for him to go. Abusian, you're wasting my time, young cop, and could see Kevin Taylor, and so Emra.
I think the best opportunity to prove to the world is say, or make allegation or evidence. O catch say, I think Intim Fojo answer cocaine and good in sim. Intim Fojo because I said the near Jina. Ninjina swan dieng. Whether the plane wasn't destined for Ghana, whether the plane was destined for Ghana, whether the crew were tired or not, whether a landing gear was changed, I don't care. What I care about is the statement you made. What was your basis? That's all. Because at this point, Senka NPP were evidence and come there bremo. They want to finish the NDC and Ameboa. They have nothing. A speculation. Yeah, I'm going if you on C.
We're engaging the over there. What has been the conversation? You are live on TV. You are live on TV. Nobody can cover anyone. Truth will stand. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you. We're engaging the over there. What has been the conversation? You are live on TV. You are live on TV. Nobody can cover anyone. Truth will stand. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you.
African Market says, what's wrong with you? Yeah, but Chiwatum, where the bonnet? Yeah, you buga their film. He's just 38 years. Oyakwara. Jimmy Nashadimu until see a tiano. This is a national security issue. The president needs to give directive. This guy has to be picked up in his boxer shorts for him to give evidence to his statement. For a party senior communicator to come and sit there and say it is unfair to ask, say, for evidence, Brano. Also, tell you again, the nonsense they are doing is just to distract you. There's nothing. They have nothing. And the government of the day should make sure this Intim Fojo pays for his foolishness. He needs to be jailed. He needs to be prosecuted. He needs to face the law. We need to set examples. People like these, young men like these, 38-year-old young men like this, they are supposed to be used as scapegoats. We need to jail them. Because Sanka Ghana ni bi na betina Facebook ekeka sansemu ya anka yakwache no ejelino na kwasia we Ghana ni ben. It is also a member of parliament there. Then it even gives us more reason to arrest him because he makes the laws, he knows the laws, and he knows that he's not supposed to do that. So why are we even wasting time? I'll say a long time. He needs to be jailed. He needs to be put in jail because way onimumrano. There are no excuses here. The national security is not supposed to be soft on this foolish 38-year-old boy. Pick him up. Whoever wants to stand and say, or the body by your shoulder, no, bullet him. Ghana na ya chichire. People know the laws. They are hiding under the protection of parliament. Intende, obi a parliamentarian, odin kwasesema, yes, because of parliament. Put him in jail. We cannot allow some people to deliberately commit crimes. What this guy did was deliberate. He thought of it. He decided to malign the government. This is a national security issue. Even when he was given the opportunity to retract and apologize, he said he had evidence. So why are we entertaining this boy? He needs to be arrested. Pick him up 2 a.m. I know where his girlfriend lives. Otakoda Tuesday, bia. Pick him up. Pick him up in his boxer shorts. Throw him in jail. Let the people on the street see it. And now they'll be like, okay, member of parliament to Cöcǎinë any action in the Amihere, then you sanitize the system. Use this 38-year-old boy to send a message. Because if you don't jail this guy, if you don't prosecute this guy, there are more pigs who are ready to do what he did. And they are going to do more. And they are going to denigrate your government, Mr. President. Because Sir Omar, this fool works. You are going to get 1,000 pigs who are going to do the same. Do you know how it's going to affect this nation negatively? So we need to stop this. We need to petition the speaker. We need to make sure this 38-year-old boy is kicked out of parliament until he proves with enough evidence to convince a prosecutor. Till date, this piglet party, they have not been able to provide an iota of evidence. A single pint of evidence. They have not been able to put 1 grain of evidence on table. Say, evidence in here today, Richard Ahiagba say an allegation is evidence. Yeah, Jimmy.
All right, Abusian for Kevin Ekwabedutila and Yakuti in the Bayan. Yes or no, or Transity Panu Chap portion or Canvas. All right, Abusian for young Nyankokuti, Hopeson, Adorye, or also did in Chirumu, Abba, was on no, a year Juma Pain, or airport tonum, to also little experience, Kakra, Abusian, Yoko Nyankokuti, Hopeson, Adorye.
I just regret my Edmore airport by 1 year. Now, the woman say, cargo plane be a bar.
Okay.
Switchport for our more airport, woman the handle. Eti, or more, and a say, obey, she has say, and I say, obesia, a yomo, and a befesa no manina. Say, be almost as or more offload a yomo, or massa dear, or mone beyesa no manina. Now, cargo no babe landiwia, and sanasa inspections no becosono. Switchport, Ebema Aviation Security Ayawe. Eti, obey informal the national security, the NIV, the narcotics for. And other agencies, customs, they will put them on alert. Okay. So they will go there and then do inspection. Answer. Wabu give you a free more or more. Wabu give you a free more, able go through scan. Answer a Pierre Bontain, a Momodia Kokra. So now that is number 1. Number 2, say I dare say flight no air transitor. Ebia or Baba refueling. And I say, when you afford to be no person or fix here, or no, or bar, a year, I dare say, only film free Montino. Sir, or Monty meaning you moon your money now, and go fast can once, ya Sunday Babagum, because a daddy or Mui Bibia was saying, and near Kaikahu. That this particular aircraft, what 2 year walk on, not only mean call the destination direct. A day. Frighten a beardin a boy honomoa, walk. Say any fright to Cassiasa. Okay. Eti fuel inside Nebia as a so see baby. Now ye refuel answer wako. Obi honoma no fee say as a 7-year maintenance bians mako any near Kaikahu. Sana and inity. Eti we no all corner. Europe so their war qua. A ya or more regulations in the adeno. A your move any abro. Okay. So on it. It is a war yet transit there. And here as I said, also go through another test here. I don't know, I'm fan RA3. RA3 no. Say one timianye senka o too free no hono na walk straight nka problem ni ho. But once we see from once what say to no, they need that report. E just you cannot go there. Okay. Eti omo ye so omo ba omo anya for to be omo yi mu a omo be see wa say no. Next is omo ye. Enti fault na ma omo di see. Omo de baye. Miama okita omu nyina anya de ba Ghana.
Okay.
Eye drilling machines no mu ne oye bi ni ne kai ka ho enya de ba Ghana.
Okay.
Eti wo hwe picture no mo de bebeto abo. Picture na for ofosu kwati twaye no enye wo no ene kokko twaye. Because wo kasa nkra na sa fright na tuko. Eye security for no a wo mo call ho no. Wo mo wo hwe se no mo ye inspection wo mo bie eyi no bi so wo mo take e so mo ye sane o mani nyina wo sane ni nyina na fe the destination for no ensaka and so mama clearance say den bra eti asa misleading you know wo mo enya won ti ase a obi betima gina ba bia kase bia keke de akire a che say wo be fa ne say sanity I am telling you say me ba ye adwuma wo hoda na the money private jets do na ba krom ha say
this is say honorable in team for the DNT and wo push
propaganda
oh
propaganda. Propaganda. Political capital, they want to, like, young painting government, you know, with a certain image. Look, when it comes to cocaine issue in this country, Obianim, party and the image, enye, cocaine issue. What did you say now again?
Make I say, Ahiagba me interview no or cite a lot of examples. 2014 near that time ni no ebi won national security no mobile no mababe before ebi won ma nakok no mo ababe kasabate ka me ayese aban die aban kasama fo mum na eba be kasa anti no mo agencies no e ma me kasa
national security on obi obeka ni say no on things share na say under MPP National Security Council, Kojo Ponkruma was information minister. What na ne kasa ba omo? For more like emergency call. Nkofo kakra bi omo transition edin sam to wo yi kanda fa wo yi coordinator Kojo Ponkruma e ka ho. Because wono na ye aban kasamafo. National Security omo nya aban.
Omo ya aban.
Nti omo ya aban na sa aban kasamafo kasa. Edin biom. Answer na aban kasamafo be kasa no. Na ye information from them. So on yet no it is a who ni say ya every bia obon say na ye merry go round which is not good.
All right, Hopeson Adorye and your Cöcǎinë Kaban. Hopeson for Mr. So subscribe to the page and no like no share anytime you drop latest update biano on sa aka VANDYKE makram.